Anyway, we were chilling on YouTube and we found a video called 5 times Riot Games broke League of Legends by Nicolai. So, my question is this title ironic? Because at the end of the day, when League of Legends was not broke. I mean, nothing works in this game. Client doesn't work, pinging doesn't work, chat doesn't work, balancing kata doesn't work, kata tank doesn't work. You know, you get the idea, chat. You get the idea. Anyway, so let's see. Bro, what is this can?
Hey guys, Nicolai here. Before we go back to a time when Heimerdinger could literally hoard all the minions in the game to himself, while simultaneously completely disconnecting everybody in his game.
Sounds like a normal Tuesday in Riot. Just saying.
I first need to let you know that this video is sponsored by Pro Guides,
Nice.
a platform built to reach your dream rank. They have detailed courses, champion tier list, matchup stat tools, and a 24/7 challenger coach.
You want to climb? I got you, chat. Bro, I'm that good. Look at that. You go in here? Yeah? You go forest, not jungle. You go forest. You pick forest mastery, forest Morgana, forest Zyra. We had the top div, but you get the idea. Forest Brand, forest Ramus, forest Teemo, and you win. And then you climb, and then you end up. Where are we? King Gold 3. Don't ask.
Who you can talk to at any time. Also, they currently have a brand new course from Nightblue 3 all about mastering the
Okay, if Nightblue has a course, yeah, good deal.
jungle. Make sure to check out that and more with the first link in the description. Now with that being said, let's jump into the video. Video games. For the most part, most games launch in a complete and perfect state.
Fallout 76, Cyberpunk. What else we had that was fun? That was completely fixed. That is completely, fully developed already. I refuse to believe that we had only 2 games that were a bit of a mess in here. Trying to think of different games. Oh no, New World. Yeah, pardon. New World. Assassin's Creed Unity. No, I'm talking about the games that got Assassin's Creed Unity modders fix the game. Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, this is the state of the games right now. Also, Overwatch 2. Yeah, I mean, that joke as well.
On the flip side, there are
Okay.
companies who rather sell you broken games and then try to fix it later. But in the middle of those two are ever-changing games, meaning that since launch, these games are meant to be constantly updated with new features, new characters, and at times even completely new game modes. However, sometimes when developers go back to tinker with things, they end up unintentionally breaking something that they didn't even touch.
Unintentionally. Doubt it.
And sometimes these mistakes can actually be pretty
Bro, no one dares to call this Yorick made less.
significant. So with that being said, let's get started with 5 times Riot Games broke League of Legends.
Okay, let's go.
Beginning with number 5, we take ourselves to the year 2013 for the Tiamat drop hack.
2013, this is when I started playing this game. Jeez, season 3, baby. Oh my god, let's go.
I'm sure we're all familiar with the item Tiamat. It's used to build a couple other items and has a unique active that allows you to deal damage to enemies around your champion. But in 2013, it kind of had like a cheat code instead. If a user purchased Tiamat, put the item in slot 6, picked up the item with their mouse and dropped it back down at the exact same time as they pressed 6 on their keyboard, everyone in the game would disconnect.
I mean, out of curiosity, chat, we need to do it right now. There's a high chance that even after 10 years, Riot didn't fix that shit. I am preparing to bet money that client will crash. Something will crash. For a fact.
No one could reconnect to the game, you would have to close League of Legends, and once you opened a client, it would look like that game you were in never happened. Here's a video I found of someone actually demonstrating exactly how it's done.
I'm about to prove how broken Riot's game is for you guys. You guys don't believe me, okay? So, everyone sees this, okay? This is a normals game, by the way, and it's a 4-on-5, so it's a completely unfair game. So you have your Tiamat item right here on slot 6, okay? You're gonna grab it and move it like this, and right as you drop it, you're gonna press 6, okay? Like so. And now the game's broken. And now everybody leaves, and the entire game ends, and it doesn't show up in your match history. This is a normals game, I swear. Look, you guys can see, there's real people in here. Wukong's spinning out. You see this? I can't make this up, dude.
What?
Nice.
Now, of course, Riot Games didn't intentionally do this. Somehow they messed up the code and gave Tiamat an active
Imagine doing that when enemy team is winning. That's what people would do. Like, there is no other use for that, unless you are running this code Nunu and you want to troll your team. So yeah, that's the other option.
Equivalent to the Thanos snap. Except instead of 50%, it's everything. Now, jokes aside, this was a really bad thing. Because let's say you're winning a ranked game, you're about to win in a couple minutes, but someone on the enemy team knows how to do this little trick. And now your game is gone. You don't get a victory, that salty Teemo on the enemy team doesn't get a defeat, and everyone's time is wasted.
No, not everyone's time. The 5 people of Teemo's team, they didn't waste time. They prevented the loss, it's all good.
From what I could find, it seems that this bug was in the game for a good couple weeks, until Riot Games eventually fixed it.
But now I'm thinking, bro, I don't think anyone ever tried doing a bug like that. Testing a bug like that, where you are moving an item from a specific slot, let's say number 6, and then pressing number 6. Like straight up chat, tomorrow, if you have a feeling, we'll be testing lots of items like that, just saying.
Moving on to number 4, we go to my favorite patch note that I've ever seen. Inside of one of the many patches made in Season 5 of League of Legends, users noticed an odd bug fix.
Which one?
Syndra can no longer pick up Baron with her W.
Oh yeah, there was a moment where Syndra could do that. Also, there was a moment where Poppy could straight up push Baron into your fountain. Also, Baron was just a huge purple dildo hanging around, so it's not coming back. You attack Shelly, Shelly reaches out of range, Shelly comes back. You attack Dragon, Dragon flies back. Any jungle mob just goes back. Baron has a huge static dildo, is not going anywhere. So with Syndra you could do that, and with Poppy you could just push it into the net fountain. That was fun.
To many people, this was the first time they even heard about this being possible, because the issue wasn't actually widespread at all, but it was definitely a real issue. On the screen right now, you're seeing exactly how this Syndra and Baron interaction would go down.
Perfectly normal Tuesday on Riot Games. What are you on about?
With her ability Force of Will, Syndra is capable of picking up any minion or neutral monster. This is not supposed to include the Baron.
What do you mean? No, it's a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. 200 years of game development. Yeah? Collective game experience. Okay, granted that was in Season 5, we've got Season 13 right now. So okay, not 200, 192 years of game design. And you get this.
But regardless of that, with this bug, Syndra is able to pick up the Baron and drop him off wherever she pleases. Although, once dropping off the Baron itself stays in a constant state of healing.
That's why you take it to the fountain. Fountain's damage is increasing. Last time I checked, or maybe it's stable right now, but back in the day, I'm getting PTSD from the time when we had laser turrets, not the turret shots. We had 3 fucking laser turrets that were roasting you. And the longer they are roasting you, the more damage they are dealing. The damage is increasing exponentially. So just take Baron, yank into the fountain. That's what we did with Poppy, and that's it.
Meaning that now neither team is able to obtain this objective.
What do you mean just bring it to the fountain?
Creating one of the classic moments of if I can't have it, nobody can. By the way, this ancient ability was not only unique
there we go. Remember the purple dildo? That's the purple dildo I was talking about.
to Syndra, because even further back in time, back when the champion Poppy looked like this.
Aww. Specifically, that is the cutest skin for Halloween. You dress up like that, you give everyone a heart attack. It is literally on the level of Lovecraftian cosmic horror. Bro, that shit was scary, bro. Also, this is the clip where Poppy is just casually pushing Baron into the fountain.
She was also able to just push the Baron around to wherever she pleased, including taking the Baron on a trip to the mid lane to get some free towers and win the game.
Perfectly balanced.
But let's rewind that. A couple more years back, all the way to the start of League of Legends.
Oh no.
For number 3.
Oh no.
You know, today, these little guys really get in the way. Sometimes they just completely block us from where we're trying to go. So, one day Heimerdinger had enough Instead of being blocked by the minions, Heimerdinger flipped the switch and now it was he who was blocking the minions.
I'm pretty sure you can still achieve this in ARAM but while you are playing Anivia. By maxing out your dub, you just max out your wall, and they cannot pass through the wall.
This is how it happens. In one of the earliest stages of the game we know today, some players discovered that if you play as Heimerdinger, sit right in front of the Nexus and place down 2 of your turrets between Heimerdinger, you would essentially gate off any minions from getting past you.
Brilliant.
You would not, however, stop them from spawning. So the rest of your teammates can go ahead and play the game as normal, except with no minions in the mid lane. At least...
That's smart because you're taking away experience from enemy team, you know? If enemy mid laner is not killing minions, he's not getting experience, he's not getting gold, and it's just mid diff, you know?
not until you decide to open up the floodgates.
Yeah, and then those of you who play StarCraft, what you're doing is just zerging them down. Simple as that.
Now, although that Heimerdinger situation literally took place in one of the earliest stages of League of Legends, number 2 literally happened just a couple weeks ago. I'm talking about the tale of the invisible Nunu.
What?
This one's quite simple. Let's say you're minding your business, just farming top lane, and then you get into a little fight. You're not expecting anything serious. But out of nowhere, Nunu will just suddenly appear on your screen, and now you're in a 2v1 fight. This bug, for whatever reason, allowed Nunu to be completely invisible from the map and the player's screen up until he gets almost right in front of you.
But he is becoming visible. That's the problem. Eventually he is becoming visible. I remember when, unironically, I was the first one who discovered permanently invisible Teemo. Once they introduced mythic items, yeah, I feel like it was a few years ago when they introduced mythic items, what you would do, you would rush Duskblade on Teemo, and if you could be in your invisibility and proc the Duskblade, you are permanently invisible. Bro, you are running around, they don't see you. You are under enemy turrets, they don't see you. You're in enemy base, they don't see you. It's like Season 1 Eve. Perma invisibility, and you can attack them. The best part is you can attack them, you can get the kills, you can do whatever. But one thing that's most important is that we have to keep moving. I remember that specifically. If you keep moving, you're preventing Teemo from going into his passive. If Teemo goes into his passive, it's over. Simple as that. You have to do the trick again.
As you can imagine, this can be quite significant for ganking. And to make things even more interesting, some people complain that this bug should make Nunu disabled. But the bug wasn't a common occurrence, so nothing happened. Until later on, a Riot employee was streaming and he himself encountered the invisible Nunu.
Well, we all know what happens with Riot employees getting wrecked. I'm surprised they didn't delete Nunu, just saying. Like they deleted Pings. Just saying, you know?
In which he said he'll go and fix it himself on Monday.
What the?
This is exactly what happened to Pings.
We haven't fixed that bug? What are we doing? Why isn't that fixed? That just lost us a winning lane. God.
Wait, is that August? No.
I'll go fix it myself on
Sounds like August.
Monday. Ugh.
Despite this though, apparently it was fixed, but then it popped up again. From the Riot comments I could find, it seemed that the bug was actually harder to replicate than it seemed. However, as of making this video, I think the bug has now disappeared entirely.
Given the fact that this video is 4 years old, and I rediscovered the permanently invisible Teemo 2 years ago, this gives me hope that there is a chance we can discover the game crashing bug with the items, the number 1 example.
Now, number 1. The most impactful mistake Riot Games ever made was the time that they broke Teemo. In
Is that, wait, is that going to be the example?
January of 2017, on patch 7.1, Teemo had an abusable bug that would allow Teemo to go invisible almost instantly, even while attacking.
No, that's not it.
Additionally, Teemo was also able to recall while invisible, basically making Teemo a little too overpowered.
No, bro. I still have that video, and as far as I remember, the thumbnail had Tyler 1 raging, and the text said Riot fixed this or something like that.
And after the bug was discovered, Riot Games disabled
Found it 2 years ago. Holy shit, you actually found it.
Teemo is invisible.
I made a shorter video, but Teemo isn't. Hold on.
Cool game.
Oh my god, the old logo. The old everything. Nah. We had that was season 11, by the way. Nah. Straight up, there was a different video. I made it shorter.
Teemo from being played in all game modes. Cases like these aren't that unique though. Accidents like this happen all the time, and Riot will give out a little notice saying a champion is temporarily disabled. However, in most cases, a champion is only disabled for a couple hours, maybe a day or two in an extreme case. But this time, Teemo was disabled for almost an entire week.
I don't remember this, not gonna lie. Or maybe I wasn't maining Teemo back then, so it didn't matter.
Meaning that the players of League of Legends weren't able to play as Teemo, the Swift Scout, for a whole week.
Sad.
This was one of the darkest times in League of Legends history.
True.
I mean, realistically, most people probably didn't care.
This one, hold on. Yeah, 4 minutes, hold on. How old is this video? 2 years ago? That's the gameplay, I believe. That's the idea. You're playing Teemo. You're casually attacking them, yeah? But they don't see you. And you timed it perfectly. See what I did in there? I tabbed my passive so I become invisible and I have the dust blade. Which means... look at that, minions are not attacking me. Minions don't see me. Minions don't see me. So the next best part is... boom. I perfectly timed it, yeah? Some shenanigans happen, and... where is the thing? Where's the actual gameplay? Where we become invisible? I'm saying a guy. Where is the scenario where they don't see me and I'm actually killing them? What's wrong with my mouse? I need a new mouse. Oh, this one. Yeah. I feel like that's the scenario. Yeah. Look at that. Minions are not attacking me. Minions don't see me. Malzahar is paranoid. Malzahar is getting casually fucked. He doesn't know what's attacking him. He straight up doesn't know what's attacking. He doesn't see me. Okay, we got silence, so it is what it is. As you saw in the chat, Malzahar saying, excuse me, it happens. Absolutely happens. This is POV from Malzahar, by the way. That's what Malzahar sees. King, deal with it. King, deal with it. Okay, I don't think they still see me here. Yeah, they don't see me. Yeah, they don't see me as... this is POV from them. Look at that. Malzahar just casually roaming. Teemo out of nowhere. And he still remains invisible. Yeah, that's how Teemo works. That's how Teemo works, by the way. Ashe just died. This is what it is. This is what Ashe sees. Taking a red buff. And then dies. Not a red buff, I don't know. I don't know. Lord knows that was, but look at that shit. You think you're casually farming. Boom, you got fucked. And boom, you got fucked. That's not a bug, that's a feature. Exactly. Exactly. And then they surrendered. And then they surrendered. I mean, it is what it is, chat.
But I do think these times when an entire champion has to be disabled are quite interesting. For those curious, the longest time a champion has been disabled seems to be that one time Riot Games said Gangplank was killed prior to releasing his rework. During that time, he was unplayable for almost 2 weeks.
And following that, we got one of the best game modes ever developed. Bro, what was the Blood Bridge? Fuck me, I don't remember. It was basically ARAM, but it's not snow. It wasn't up in the north. It wasn't in Freljord. It was in Bilgewater, where we had everything made out of pirate theme, straight up Bilgewater theme. And background music was the music we're using for some of our videos. And announcer was Gangplank. That was fucking amazing.
Really, that's all I got for today, guys. I'm working on making more consistent uploads, so if you're not already, make sure to subscribe so that you can be the first to leave a very meaningful comment when I post a new video.
Nice. And that's the video.